I approached you, um, I think at around 2 days ago,
Three.
3 days ago, and I approached you at Alexanderplatz, and you was very in a hurry and look very aggressive, and but I think you have something very feminine and sexual vibe, so I must stop you. And I stopped you and I said, "Hey, just a minute. I saw you, and you look very hot, and I really want to know you." And what do you say then?
Then I say, why?
Why?
First, why do you want to know me?
And what I said then?
I can't remember really, but it's just that I say, okay, I want to meet you, but not today because I had to meet my friends, but maybe one other day. So I gave you my telephone number, I think. So that's the first time I do that because usually I don't. But I don't know why I trust on you.
Yeah, you said sometimes you get approached in this way like me, but you never go get closer, a step closer to it. You said, okay, thank you and have a nice day.
Yeah.
So what was the reason you gave me your number?
I think it was your smile first, and that made me trust, and that you were like really, really self-confident.
Self-confident. How do you notice that I look very self-confident?
Yeah, for your face.
Face?
Yeah.
Facial expression?
You were like very comfortable with you.
It was for me not. I was not very shy.
Yeah, that's it. You were like natural.
Natural.
So yeah.
And
so that makes people think that you are self-confident.
Okay, and the self-confidence and my smiling.
Yeah, of course, your smile and your Holz.
I have Grübchen.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and you love it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Are you? In other words, it was the sympathy.
Yeah,
and you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But not only comfortable, but a little bit more sexy vibe or
yeah, it was
lover vibe?
something different. I don't know what, but you got something like attractive on your confidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was more an unconscious decision
it.
from
It
you.
was, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you said we talked 2 minutes or so. Then you said, "Well, I really must to go." And I said, "No, I cannot let you go." So, and then he said, "Yeah, okay, then you can have my number."
Yeah.
And at this, I take the number and I set a date for 2 days or so.
Yeah.
And you said
I couldn't because I got some plans.
You write me after 1 day later, and you said, yeah, it cannot be possible. And then I write, okay, when we can meet, then let's meet us next day or so. And you said, okay. Well,
okay, it was no problem, but I think it was yesterday that I couldn't, so.
Yeah.
And then I proposed something for today because I was really close to you. And that's it. I think we've met here.
Yeah, we set the date here, and you don't know that I live here,
Yeah,
but I know it.
That's it.
And yeah, I picked you up at Charlottenburg S-Bahn station. And what was your impression from me?
Friendly.
Friendly. But you said this
Friendly
was
at
the
the
first.
beginning, but
More aggressive.
I'm busy now. A little bit aggressive with your words.
What does it mean?
With your words, with your sentence, or so you were a little bit aggressive.
Aggressive and a little bit touchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go. I picked her up, and then we go. We went to a bar, drinking a glass of wine, and I drink a green tea.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah. This time was coffee, but most of the time I drink green tea. Yeah, and then you realized that I'm a very flirty man, and you said we talked a lot, and you talked a lot about you, and I found it interesting. But then you said you look like an Casanova, or so. You made this appearance, and I said, yeah, I am, and I want to sleep with you. But I asked you, how does you realize that I'm a Casanova and I have a lot of girls?
Yeah, because you were like all the time flirting, but not saying anything about you.
Okay, I don't build I didn't build a lot of comfort. I said more on attraction. It was a fault of mine, I think.
Yeah, and I don't know, but you got like yeah, like a wall in you.
Yeah, it was. I played a role so much routine in it
Yeah.
that it was difficult to express myself
Yeah,
this
to
time
connect.
to connect
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Because I had a lot of things to do in my mind, and it was interesting what you said, but I have trouble to express myself because I had not the I only express myself when I think that the other person is really interested in it. And I don't think so because you talk a lot about you and don't ask a lot of questions. I talk a little bit about me, but I have no problems to take a step back and let you talk. But after a while, you said, "Yeah, tell me more about you."
Yeah.
And you have something. I think you have a wall in front of you, and I find it interesting. And when you said this, this was the first sign that I thought you really want to know what I'm a person I am, and then I opened myself more.
Yeah, that's been because I think we both are more or less the same. We got both of us a wall, and it's just very difficult to throw it out.
Yeah, we're like mirrors.
Yeah, so I saw on you where I am, so that was very very funny. That's why I asked you why you have that wall.
So so maybe it was more expressive that you thought at the beginning.
Very.
Because nevertheless, you couldn't realize it, the wall, if I don't express it.
Yeah, but you got that wall. That was very, very, very. I don't know how to say, but I could see that just like when I met you, because you were like, yeah, really like a Casanova. It was like, yeah, that one.
But I don't said that I have a lot of girls. Why do you
No,
thought
but
it?
it doesn't matter. You don't have to have a lot of girls just for acting like him.
Describe it. How is Casanova? How was?
I don't know, but it's like that you were all the time flirting, not saying nothing about you, just flirting, and like I did know what you wanted of me, but you didn't say nothing about that.
You know what I want. You know that I want to fuck you, but I don't say
Yeah.
that. But you know it.
Yeah.
Because I mess up communication. Is it real?
For example.
Yeah, and yeah, then you notice that I'm more similar than you thought at the beginning, and you don't know whether you should stay after the glass of wine or go home. And then I said, what I said. I said it. Yeah, I said, yo, if you don't know it, I will lead. Trust yourself, and when you trust yourself, you can trust me. And if you don't know what you want, I know what you want. And you said, okay.
Okay, let's go. Yeah,
that's good.
Trust on me.
Yeah, then we paid, and I don't say where we. I didn't say where we go. But I only took you home. I grab you by the arms, and how is it? Describe it in English. That we grab.
I don't know.
I grab your hand, and so we go home. So, and yeah, how does it feel for you?
Yeah, it was really natural, so that's good.
Very natural.
Yeah, I like when people is like very very natural. Just don't say anything, just go it and.
I don't say, yo, let's go to our place. I only go with you,
Yeah,
and
that's it.
and then we were here, and you don't ask question, and we go up,
Yeah.
and yeah, we come in, play a little music, drink a wine, but it was not what 5 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and then yeah, we had sex, and do you thought from the beginning, from the first interaction, that it would end up so?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
I don't know, because your behavior or something. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I could saw on you that.
Okay, but when in the date situation, there was a moment where you was a little bit insecure
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I was because of your wall, because I was not sure how you were. If you were a
You don't know
psycho,
what
psycho or
I
something.
built to less comfort.
Yeah.
And you don't know what you don't trust me.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but it was interesting you said it. And then I calibrate my behavior a bit because it was not the stupid thing you said, it was real. And you criticize me, and I take it serious because it was true. It was not. You guys don't be so arrogant and don't listen at the advice of a girl, but because sometimes the girl has a real good advice for you and want help you and help the situation to create better. And I know it was not, you don't want to tease me. It was a real argument.
Yeah, that was a feeling or something.
You know, so I took it seriously and I calibrate my behavior. And after that, everything was clear. We connect much more better. I feel better. You feel better.
Much
and
better.
Yeah, and then we go here and had sex.
Mm.
Want you say anything about it? Something more?
No,
and
that's perfect.
Want you say greetings your mom and your dad?
No, I don't want to greet
Yeah.
anyone.
Any tips for guys, for my guys?
No, just to be natural.
To be natural.
Yeah.
More natural, less
Problems. There's no problems. When you are natural, you get what you want.
But what would you say if a person is very insecure? He cannot be very natural.
Yeah, but you have to be calm. You see
Calm.
when someone is not very self-confident. You can see that.
Yeah. But in my opinion, you must sometimes, when you get out of your comfort zone and become a new person, then it's natural to play a role a little bit until
yeah,
you.
A little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
Not to be a Casanova. You have to be like in halfway.
In half a Casanova and half a real person.
Yeah, that's it, more or less.
Okay. Yeah. Then peace and love.
Funny.
DonJon. Be funny. But not clowny.
Nah, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.